Sometimes, sports give us more than just goals, records, or trophies. They give us stories that reach far beyond the game, moments that bring the toughest athletes to tears, and leave millions of fans crying right along with them. These are the moments that broke us, lifted us, united us. This is Top 10 Sports Moments that Made the World Cry. 10th Christian Eriksen collapses, Euro 2020. June 12, 2021. Denmark versus Finland, a routine match until it wasn't. In the 43rd minute, Danish midfielder Christian Eriksen suddenly collapsed. The stadium went silent. Teammates formed a protective circle. His captain cried. Fans prayed. For 15 long minutes, the world held its breath. Against all odds, Eriksen survived. He was revived on the pitch. The emotion was overwhelming, not just fear, but relief. Football became secondary. Humanity came first. 9. Roger Federer's last match, 2022. For over 2 decades, Roger Federer was elegance in motion, but even legends must say goodbye. In September 2022, at the Laver Cup, Federer played his final match, alongside his greatest rival, Rafael Nadal. They lost the match, but no one cared, because what followed broke the internet and hearts. Federer cried, Nadal cried, they held hands. 2 rivals turned brothers. An era had ended, and the world wept with them. 8. Chapecoense plane crash, 2016. In November 2016, Brazilian football team Chapecoense was flying to the biggest match in their club's history, the Copa Sudamericana final. Their plane crashed. 71 people died. Only 6 survived. The world was devastated. Clubs held minutes of silence. Fans lit candles. Their opponents, Atlético Nacional, gave up the trophy in their honor. From grief came solidarity. It was one of the darkest days in football history and one of the most human. 7. Muhammad Ali lights the Olympic flame, 1996. He was once the loudest, boldest voice in sport. But in 1996, Muhammad Ali stood silently, trembling from Parkinson's disease. As he lit the Olympic flame in Atlanta, the stadium erupted. It was the moment everyone realized Ali's fight had never ended. Not in the ring, not in life. It was a symbol of courage, of legacy, of a champion whose flame still burned. There wasn't a dry eye in the house. 6. Kobe Bryant's final game, 2016. April 13th, 2016. Kobe Bryant plays his final NBA game. He drops 60 points in a Hollywood-style send-off. The crowd chants his name. His daughters watch from the sideline. Legends line up to say goodbye. But it's more than a game. It's a farewell to an icon who gave everything to the sport. Mamba out, he says, and with that, a generation says goodbye. 5th, Zinedine Zidane's final act, 2006 World Cup. One of the greatest midfielders in history. One last match, one final chance at glory. But in the 2006 World Cup final, Zinedine Zidane's story ended with heartbreak. After scoring a Panenka in the final, he was later sent off for headbutting Marco Materazzi. A red card, a walk past the trophy he'd never touch again. France lost. Zidane retired in silence. It was genius and tragedy, a flawed goodbye. The whole world watched in disbelief and heartbreak. 4. Diego Maradona's death, 2020. When Diego Maradona passed away in November 2020, the world lost more than a footballer. It lost a symbol. From the streets of Buenos Aires to the world stage, he carried a nation on his back, the hand of God, the goal of the century, the chaos, the magic, the soul of football. Millions flooded the streets of Argentina. Tears, flags, prayers. It wasn't just mourning a legend, it was mourning a part of football itself. 3. The return of Redmond's father, 1992 Olympics, Barcelona, 1992. British runner Redmond tears his hamstring mid-race. His Olympic dream, gone. But then, out of the crowd, a man runs onto the track. It's his father. He wraps his son's arm around his shoulders and helps him finish the race. The crowd erupts. There's no gold medal, but there is something deeper. The power of love, the refusal to quit. It was everything sport is meant to be. Second, Andres Iniesta honors Danny Jarque, 2010 World Cup. South Africa, 2010. Spain versus Netherlands. Andres Iniesta scores the winning goal in extra time. A historic victory. But what he does next moves the world. He rips off his shirt to reveal a message. Danny Jarque, siempre con nosotros. Danny Jarque, always with us. Jarque, his friend and former teammate, had died of a heart attack at just 26. In the moment of ultimate triumph, Iniesta shared his glory with someone who wasn't there. It was beautiful. It was heartbreaking. It was human. 1. Johnny Wilkinson kicks England to World Cup glory, 2003. A nation held its breath. It's the 2003 Rugby World Cup final. England versus Australia. Tied. Seconds left. Johnny Wilkinson, off his weaker foot, drops the goal. It sails through. England win their first and only World Cup. Teammates collapse in tears. Martin Johnson, the unshakable captain, is speechless. Millions across England cry in joy. It was the perfect ending to a brutal battle. One kick that united a nation. These moments weren't just about victory or defeat. They were about love, pain, loss, triumph, and humanity. The kind of moments that remind us why we watch, why we care, why sports matter. Let us know in the comments which sports moment made you cry. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories that move you.